Okay, in this video, I want to do an update here on the petition for writ of mandate that I filed against the Registrar of Voters down there in Santa Clara County. And if you remember a few weeks back, I did a video on this, and I got a message after I voted. Okay, I got this message. Okay, so let me just back up and tell a story here. So election comes, presidential election. I'm not a registered voter, so I just went ahead and showed up in Santa Clara. I'm actually not even, okay, anyways, I showed up in Santa Clara. I said, I want to vote. Oh, we can't find you. So they put me as a provisional ballot. Filled it out, dropped it in, filmed the whole thing. I went ahead and checked it, and they couldn't find my ballot. So I waited about a month. I kept checking it, no vote. They couldn't find it. They were still counting ballots. Apparently mine was lost. So then I filed this writ, and it was a statutory writ that allows any elector, anybody who votes on a provisional ballot can file this writ in any court. It's a writ of mandate is 10, anyways, 1080. Anyways, it says that you could file a writ of mandate in any court. It doesn't matter what court, small claims, it doesn't matter. Any court can hear a writ of mandate. So that's what I did. Now I got this really nasty call from the clerk there, a law clerk who called and gave some unsolicited legal advice, which I will link a video to the other video at the end of this so you can watch it. And he says, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing. You're a clown. You're a bozo. You can't file a writ of mandate in a small claims court. Get the hell out of here. You bozo, you clown, you idiot," and hangs up the phone. That's on a recording, paraphrasing, but it's pretty accurate for what he said. So now, since then, all right, I can't do it. Got this unsolicited legal advice from the law clerk down there at the county recorder's office, or at the court. Okay, to now, I went ahead and went back to the court, and the court says, "Well, we're not going to grant your writ on the papers, but we'll set a hearing if you file in some stuff." So I met the court's order, filed in what they wanted, and the court set a hearing to hear the writ on the 23rd of February. So it's like about a month from now. So since then, the case actually, the register has now, they put what's called a not counted. Let me just go ahead and show what I'm showing on my screen here. It says now they've lost. Apparently they said my vote is not counted because I'm not registered. That's what it says now. So I'm not allowed to vote because I'm not registered apparently. So I'm making an issue about this, and I want to know what the hell's going on. And I want the court to make an order telling them to count my vote. All right. Alternatively, show cause why they didn't count my vote. Now, what's interesting is I went down to Santa Clara County yesterday, down to the court, sat in the courtroom with the judge as an observer, just casually kind of watching her court, see how it operated. It's always good to do that if you're going to have a court case, kind of sit in, learn, how's the judge, what's she like, see how she operates, and get a feel for the whole thing. So I did that yesterday. And I also asked for a meeting confer with county counsel who was representing the Registrar of Voters. County counsel, I asked for it in person, but she called me, and so we talked, and she says, "Oh, by the way, Mr. Mail, we're actually not going to be representing the county, the Registrar of Voters in this anymore because they're going to have to show up themselves since you filed in small claims. There's no attorneys allowed." And I said, "All right, I understand. So no problem." So the Registrar of Voters himself is going to have to show up at court and tell the court to show cause why he didn't count my vote, and why, alternatively, to count my vote, or show cause why he didn't count my vote. I just want to know that. I want to know what the law says, what he has on me, what facts he has on me, and I want it in the record, and I want the court to make that order to determine exactly what it is. Because I find it interesting that now I'm getting notices from these guys to go to jury duty. So I have no problem in going. I'll go to jury duty. But you're saying that you won't count my vote because I'm not registered, but you want me to go to jury duty? That seems like a conflict. So this writ needs to be granted one way or the other. It's going to be granted by the court. She's going to grant it. She has to grant it. There's no other relief that I have. Either they're going to count my vote, or they're going to show cause why they didn't count my vote. That's all. If they have good cause, they didn't count my vote. That's all I want the court to tell them to do. Just say, okay, they have good cause. The reason why why a person who's not registered to vote doesn't have, we don't have to count their vote. Well, okay, show cause for that. So he's going to have to come into court, and I'm asking for a media request on this as well. So I'm going to put in a request to bring a media crew, film crew, into the courtroom for this one. Should be a lot of fun. And it's just business when you go to court, it's just business. And actually, in this one, it's just about equitable relief. There's no money involved. I'm not asking for money. I just want the court to grant the writ and show cause for why they didn't count the vote. But I am going to do a media request and see if we can get some camera crews in there as well. So that's a short update on it. Let's see if I could find the, I will quickly show what the court, show the order here as well. What the court just recently did, just to show. Remember the last time this guy called me a bozo, a clown, an idiot. He says, "You don't know what you're doing. You cannot file in small claims an action for a writ, a mandate. You're a fool." This is my public official that said this to me. Then looking now, Mrs. Commissioner Copeland, she saying otherwise. She's saying, well, after reviewing your documents, your requests, because she wanted me to serve the documents by mail, not electronically. I said, fine, you guys do that for me. So there's a statute that authorizes that. I said, pursuant to this statute, have your clerk serve all those documents for me. So she granted it. She said, okay, clerk will treat this as a narrative of pleading and the request to serve the documents via certified mail. All right, signed by the judge. So they're moving forward with the case, and they let me find the exact hearing time as well. Okay, yeah, there it is. It says hearing is going to be February 27th at 1 p.m. That was signed by. So they're moving forward. Again, the clerk, the judge says she wouldn't grant the writ on the papers like I wanted her to. Fine, we'll do it at court. Grant the writ at my hearing, which is the 27th. I like that and better, and make them show cause why they didn't count my vote, or why they shouldn't have counted my vote. I want to know why. I have the right to know. And so that's what the court's gonna order them to do right now. So I mean, any dispute about nothing else. We're not talking. These guys are gonna try to go other places. I guarantee it. This is how it's gonna go. Oh, small claims. They're gonna object to the jurisdiction of the court. Small claims can't do this. He should file in another court, judge. Look, judge. I don't. I'm just gonna say, look, judge. All I want you to do is order them to show cause why they didn't count my vote. Do it right now. He's going to be there in the courtroom. I want to bring a film crew in so we can put it all in the media for why he didn't count my vote. And, you just hold him accountable. What's up, dude? You didn't count my vote. It says that I'm not allowed to vote because I wasn't registered. Hey, people should. I know people don't probably do this, but I'm having kind of fun with it. It's more of a fun time. It's like a hobby. I like doing this sort of thing, going to court, especially when I get the media involved, and go film it and put this guy on the stand, ask him some questions. I want to swear this guy in. So if there's anything that might be relevant to ask the Registrar of Voters in Santa Clara County, if there's any sort of funny business going on, let me know. If anybody reach out to me, because I want to get him and ask him some questions here, which I'll be able to do at that hearing. Swear him in. He's going to swear in. He's not represented by an attorney. So I want to find out what's going on. What other things are happening down there? What are the shenanigans? Why didn't they count my vote? Why did they lose my ballot for a month? And why did he say that if I'm not registered, I can't vote? Okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I want to know the grounds. I want good cause, and I want the judge to say, you better show good cause right now, Mr. Registrar of Voters, for why you did this. That's all. So it ought to be fun. And I don't see why she won't do that. There's no other reason why she won't. So that's it. Hit the ones. Check out the link at the end of the video. I'll post it has the recording where you could listen to actually what that guy said on the message when he called me a bozo, a clown, for filing this action. So you can see how our lovely courts work out here in California. All right, that's it. I'll see you at the top. Oh, and to one of the attorneys that left a comment on the last one, again, who calling me a fool, a clown, an idiot for filing in small claims, just go ahead and check the record. As you see, this case is moving forward, and we're having our hearing on the 23rd of February. Okay, in this court, just like I said would happen. All right, that's all.